Jaime Lannister, leaving King's Landing behind, rides north to Winterfell, driven by a flicker of honor amidst his tarnished past. Upon arriving, he ties his horse near the castle and lowers his hood, scanning the unfamiliar surroundings. His gaze locks with that of a young man in a wheelchair, Bran Stark, whom he hasn't seen since the fateful day he pushed him from the tower window. Bran's expression is calm, almost serene, yet his eyes pierce with a quiet, knowing intensity. Jaime freezes, the weight of recognition crashing over him like a wave. Taken before Daenerys Targaryen, Jaime exposes Cersei's deception. Her promise to send Lannister forces against the White Walkers was a lie. Brienne of Tarth, steadfast and honorable, vouches for his character, sparing him from execution and earning him a place in the fight against the dead. Later, in a pivotal moment, Jaime seeks out Bran to atone for his past cruelty. Bran, devoid of bitterness, accepts the apology with an otherworldly detachment. As the eve of the battle looms, Jaime joins a fireside gathering, where amidst a drinking game, his knights Brienne, fulfilling her dream despite her protest that women cannot be knights. In the chaos of the Battle of Winterfell, Jaime stands shoulder to shoulder with Stark and Targaryen forces, repelling the relentless White. When the tide turns against them, he retreats and the survivors into the castle's depths, witnessing the Night King's demise and the end of the undead threat. Victory brings celebration, and Jaime shares a tender, fleeting intimacy with Brienne. Their moment is interrupted by Bronn, sent by Cersei to assassinate her brothers. Wielding a crossbow and a promise of Riverrun, Bronn hesitates, swayed by Daenerys' odds. Tyrion counters with an offer of Highgarden, though Jaime bristles, calling Bronn a cutthroat. With a wry jab and the Lannister lineage, Bronn accepts the deal, sparing them for future lordship. Yet peace is short-lived. News of the Iron Fleet ambushing Daenerys' forces reaches Jaime, igniting dread for Cersei's fate. Despite Bran's tearful pleas to stay, he resolves to return to King's Landing, unable to abandon his twin. His clandestine return falters when besieging forces capture him. Tyrion orchestrates his escape, urging Jaime to convince Cersei to surrender and flee to Pentos with their unborn child. Disguised as a refugee, Jaime slips into a war-torn city, only to face Euron Greyjoy barring his path to the Red Keep. In a brutal clash, Jaime slays Euron but suffers grievous wounds, his strength waning with every step. Reaching the war room, he finds Cersei, her composure fraying as the city burns. He persuades her to escape, but their flight is cut short. Drogon's fiery rampage seals the Red Keep's cellars with rubble. Trapped, Cersei clings to Jaime, pleading for their child's life. With a quiet resolve, Jaime assures her that only they matter now. They embrace as the ceiling collapses, the Lannister twins perishing together beneath the weight of their choices. In the aftermath, Tyrion sifts through the Red Keep's ruins, spotting Jaime's golden hand amid the debris. Uncovering their bodies, he finds them entwined in death as they were in life, an end to their bond. Brienne, honoring Jaime's complex legacy, pens his final entry in the Book of Brothers. She chronicles his noble deeds, knighting her, fighting the dead, and concludes with the bittersweet truth: he died protecting his queen. Thus, Jaime Lannister's tale closes, not as the reviled Kingslayer, but as a man who in his final act chose love over redemption, sealing his fate in the ashes of King's Landing.